Good morning on an overcast Monday, the 16th of March, and this after a very, very devastating day for South Africa. Yesterday, of course, in the early hours of the morning, the death of our Minister of Public Service and Administration, Collins Chabane, just outside Polokwane on the N1, and that is reflected on each and every newspaper front page this morning. The Star going with wrecked lives, a photo of the car wreck, which is disturbing to say the least, and then also the drunk driver's shocking record. It has emerged since yesterday that the driver of the truck that made a U-turn across the road that the minister's car crashed into and also claimed the lives of the two policemen with him in the car, his blood alcohol level was apparently above the legal limit. Pretoria News also a nation in shock. Ramaphosa ministers pay tribute to Chabane, and also the transport minister is set to probe the death crash along with the Road Traffic Management Corporation. The driver will appear in court in Polokwane tomorrow. South Africa mourns Chabane, says the Citizen. The police have arrested the driver, so they're also focusing on the driver and showing the picture of the car wreck. You can't believe that that was actually a car carrying three people. Beeld on its front page says Chabane, dit was spoed en drank. Also a picture of Minister Collins Chabane's wife Mavis as she's crying after the news. She visited the site yesterday. The road was only reopened quite late yesterday afternoon. The Sowetan also has the Collins Chabane story on its front page, but with the angle of Chabane's final warning, the minister's caution about road accidents in his final public address. And the Times also on its front page, Chabane's last words. Of course, the minister was in Polokwane to speak at a funeral, and they're also picturing the wreckage as it was taken to the side of the road. The Business Day on its front page has yesterday's huge protests in Brazil. Thousands call for Brazil's president's head. They were protesting in 150 cities across the country peacefully against corruption. And then also Eskom chair takes control of probe, concern over conflict of interest. Eskom chairman Zola Tsotsi has put himself in charge of the investigation into the state of the utility and will head a board subcommittee with full delegated powers to determine the terms of reference, the contracting of investigators, and oversee the progress. That's it for the front pages of the newspapers this Monday morning. We have since learned that there will be a wreath-laying ceremony in Polokwane this morning, led by the Premier of the province, Stan Matabate. We will, of course, bring you all the details as they emerge, especially of the official memorial service and funeral of the late Minister Collins Chabane.